cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can, can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Hey, I am Tequila Natural. Hey, well informed. I named this live Oops Upside the Head. Say oops upside the head. Y'all remember that song by the Gap Band? Say oops upside the head. Say oops upside the head. I should have named the live that yesterday when I found out about Ronnie Q. You know, allegedly in the past, she have had a co-worker, a male co-worker, hit her. You say, yeah, that's a jam. That was, honey, I used to dance so hard on that. Ooh, child, that was back in them days, and I had that pretty shape. And I'd get out there, and honey, I'd be dancing. Oops, upside the head. Say, oops, upside the head. That's back in the day when people used to dance so hard they sweated, and didn't nobody think nothing about them being out there sweating. You know what I'm saying? That's back in the day when we was really dancing. We wasn't doing all that cute dancing. We was dancing where we was sweaty, honey. Everybody was sweaty walking around the parties at the club. You hear me prayed up? Well, prayed up don't know nothing about that because you stay prayed up. But I'm talking about for us sinners that was out there ripping and running them streets. Out there where the men was, them boys and the men was out there dancing hard so the guys would look at you. Back in them days, back when they used to get on the floor and dance too, do the worm and break dance and all that kind of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And the guys be on their knees dancing and doing all that stuff. And then they forget to wipe their knees off because the floor would be dusty. And they be walking around with dust spots on their pants, girl. You know what I'm saying? They be so off in there that dancing and shit. They wouldn't even realize, nigga, you need to wipe that dust off your pants. But honey, that's back when they used to dance. She said we church was some of the worst ones, honey. Hey, and you know what? Once upon a time, long ago, I used to be one of them good church girls and stuff. But honey, baby, I ain't gonna say nothing about that though. Okay, I don't want to miss the little young church girls. You know what I'm saying? They how they mamas look at them and stuff. They still that innocent. You know, your mama look at you, look at her. You could tell my baby so innocent. She don't do nothing. Look at her. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna mess it up for them little girls. You know what I'm saying? Church girls, y'all keep being church girls and do the best you can, child. Stay in church the best you can, honey. Now see that y'all got me rambling. I done went from announcing what my lab is about to dancing and sweating and talking about to little bitty innocent church girl. Oh my God, Jesus, I gotta get off of that. Well, the reason I did this here is that because allegedly Ronnie Q got busted in her head by a coworker. And a lot of people are outraged because people are making videos about it, me being one, but people are making videos about it and talking about it. and what I said and what I continue to say, and I don't care who like it or not, is that if she run her mouth in the real world, I mean out there where these people actually go to work and not be on the computer harassing each other all day and cussing each other out, from this virtual to where you actually live and work and walk around every day in public. If your ass act like your ass act on here on YouTube, all that smart mapping and shit, and cussing and talking that bullshit, like you the biggest, baddest YouTuber in the whole wide world and the USA and other countries, that you the biggest, baddest, roughest, toughest, all of that. And if you acting like that, like you acting on how you act on YouTube, and you taking it out there in the real world, if you pull them goddamn stunts that you pull on here, you damn right you're gonna get busted in your top of your head sooner or later. Okay? And it wasn't like we the people that think it's funny. It ain't like that we was standing there when she got busted in her damn head and we laughed, right? We heard it through the grapevine that she got busted in her head. We don't know if that shit the truth. We don't know if that shit a lie. Okay? It could be imagination. But I know what I heard. And I heard that DKL say you got busted in your head by a white man at work, one of your co-workers. And then what was you doing to make that man hit you on the top of your head? You must have said something right nasty for a man to hit that you wasn't going with. They ain't got no kind of connection with except work to hit you in your head. Now I'm just saying, what you do to that man if that happened? Or are you still doing that since you know you wasn't wrong when you got hit in your head? If you got hit in your head, if you know you didn't do nothing wrong, are you still talking that bullshit that you was talking to that man for him to hit you in your head? And girl, they say you woke up 3 days later in the hospital. Now that's what I heard. Now I don't know how true that is. Okay. But if it took 3 days for your ass to come to, that man hit you with everything he had. All the frustrations and anger, heartbreak that he ever had. And he took it out on your head. And why people getting mad at people that for laughing at that? They laughing at every fucking thing else on here. They're laughing about people's children being handicapped. They're laughing about people parents dying. They're laughing about people that has diseases, whether it's a sexually transmitted disease or whether it's a disease that your body's born with, or just something that it acquired, i.e. cancer. They laughing at every fucking thing else. Probably can't laugh about somebody getting hit in the head. They laughed about VS hitting Shireen in her head. Didn't they? Am I wrong? Wasn't nobody saying, oh Lord, welcome to history. They wasn't doing all of that. The very ones that's up here so outraged about people laughing about, well, we don't know if Ronnie Q got it in the head, or imagination, or a joke, or whatever. Why they so goddamn mad? You see, that's that kind of bullshit I be talking about on here. Okay. Yeah, I ain't gonna bump no more with no big fat woman. Hey, she done knocked me on my knee. She done bumped me right and my left. She done bumped me to the right. You know what I'm saying? Honey, he kept getting back up, and that big woman kept bumping him. Then she kept doing that bump on him. Do you hear me? Well informed, me and you know about that now, honey. Well, yes, she done knocked me down once. She done knocked me down twice. He kept right on getting up, doing the bump, honey. That was the dance back in the day. And you know what? I don't have a whole lot to talk about tonight. I'm just gonna just uh, I slept some today and then doing other shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was not YouTube, okay? But let me see. Let me get my notes up. Yeah, she done knocked me down once. She done knocked me down twice. He was holding on and he was doing the bumper, that big fat woman. He said he ain't gonna bump no more with no big fat woman. She done. Oh, child, Lord, you got me laughing. My stomach hurt. Well, the other day, Jay Wilson was live, and Trish was over there doing her Trish. You know how she gets, she's so obnoxious. And she like that, all that lying that she do. And all, just wants all the attention. When she see a lab or somebody panel that's got 500 or 600 people in there, she loses her goddamn mind. And she gets up on the panel and she stay up there and she talks that old crazy wild shit that don't nobody want to hear. Okay. Well, she was up there and she was talking about lovely love. And she was saying, had made up a big old story about lovely love. Oh, and Gina some money. And that's a YouTuber that used to be here. And she's married and stuff now, and she's happy. She married to a man over in Africa or somewhere in another country, okay? And she seems to be very, very happy. But she brought Gina's name up in some bullshit concerning lovely love. But lovely love wasn't nowhere in the chat because it was a good long live. And she had the flow. And so I left because I got tired of listening to her. It was other people up there, but she kept bumping in and, she demanded the floor constantly. So I got tired of that because if you want to see that, you can go over there. Lemons Late at Night, or Pizarro's, because she's everywhere doing the same fucking thing, okay? Telling lies. Well, later on, when I went back over there, I seen that Lovely Love was on the panel. And I said, huh. And so I was sitting down there listening. And of course, Jay Wilson was feeling Lovely Love in on the things that Trish said. Okay. And Lovely Love was like, what are you talking about? She was like, what? And so I hit the panel, and so I told Lovely Love, I said, Lovely Love, now I know that you and Gina used to be very, 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 very close. And I know that back in the day, Lovely Love used to heavily support Gina. She used to get Gina all kind of money, honey. And she used to give her kids money. Just, they was like real, real close, like close. And Lovely Love happened to have some extra money, and she had money to play with back then. Okay. But she was giving her hundreds of dollars and stuff, and the kid, and Gina ain't got one kid. She got a house full of kids, okay? And Lovely Love was helping her. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. And I really hate it when they actually fell out. I mean, like, fell out. Because I seen all of that. But it wasn't none of my business. I didn't comment on it or nothing, And a lot of people didn't talk about it on YouTube, and a lot of people don't know about it. But now stuff is coming out because Trish opened her big ass mouth, and so now we here. Well, while we was up there talking, I was saying, well, love, I know that you did get a Gina, and I know how you loved her and you loved her children, and this and that. And she was saying, yeah. And I said, well, all the other stuff, like, I don't really believe you owe her any money because you always gave her money. And even if Lovely Love would have owed her money, she shouldn't have said shit because you done got thousands and thousands from Lovely Love. Just being as plain as I can be. If it was a situation about any kind of money that came up, Lovely Love would still be in the, in the red, because she gave. But if Gina did wind up giving her some money, she shouldn't even ask for it back, because the girl been giving you all through the years. That's just my feelings about it. And I may not be right, but hell, I'm gonna say I'm right because this is my channel. But y'all can say I'm wrong if you want to. We just agree to disagree. Well, so me and her love was going back and forth talking and stuff. And Jay Wilson was quiet because he wanted to hear, because he done heard Trish already up here for like hours, but now he hearing me and Love talk back and forth about the situation and how it was back then. And so Jay Wilson started saying, Trish, where you at? And this and that. And different people in the chat were saying it too. And so I was saying, I don't know where she is. She may well come on. And finally, which I know she was up in the clouds all the time, because everybody lied like they ain't heard shit on here. You sit and saying, don't nobody watch nobody. But hell, I watch everybody. I watch who I want to watch, okay? And if I see it, I'm going to tell it, okay? Well, I was busy and I came up and this and that and this. And so, with that old stupid ass talking, and she was calling Love a liar. And so Love just trying to ask her about what the hell you said earlier regarding me and Gina. And so she was trying to tell Love said, no. And she would say, hush, Love, let her go and get it out. Well, then she said what she had to say, and she hit the door. Now, how is that talking to somebody? You get to say what you got to say. But you talked against me, and I can't talk to you about it and see why the hell you did it. That ain't no way to answer a question. Just say what you got to say, and you get to leave. But see, it's a lot of bitches on here that do that bullshit and say that bullshit, and then the people don't want you to talk. But when it's your turn, they done dropped off the goddamn pound. So you still back at square one. This bitch get to allow me again and get to leave, and I don't get to say nothing. And so me and Love got to dragging that hoe. Okay? We drilled that hoe. Okay? We were back and forth volleyballing on that bitch. Well, then it come up, and I said something about her saying she had that non-profit and stuff. And I said she never follows through with anything that she starts. She wastes a whole lot of time saying a whole lot of nothing with nothing to show for it. But a regular ass some website that she be making up with this magical shit that she say she doing, which she ain't doing a motherfucking thing, but trying to find a way to get the money at the people. And so I was going over that. And then I was saying about the nonprofit, and I was saying, if it is a nonprofit, what's the motherfucking real name of the goddamn nonprofit? So we can look it up and see if it's actually a nonprofit. They have to file through the U.S. government. Okay. Then she hit the channel and started talking, yes, and I got a damn profit and this and that. I say, spell the name of it, put it in the chat so that we can look this shit up. Since you got all these donors, and then a woman was up there named Patricia, she was wanting to know the name of her, the private donorship. So she said she support Black people, and then she would be a donor. She said, but I would have to go on to see, to see the actual name of this place, put it in the website to see if you pop up. Do you think that Trish ever did say the name of the website? Do you think that Trish ever said the name of this nonprofit? And St. James was in the chat, and he put the website in that you could check the nonprofits, because the government make them register. Okay. I say, did you get the name of it, St. James? He said, no, I still haven't gotten it. I say, Trish, St. James want to know the name of that nonprofit that you got so he could put it in the system and see if it's Legit. And you know what that black bitch did? Ran like we throw some gasoline and a match on her. Do you hear me? I told y'all she's a fraud. I told y'all she's a liar. And when she came out to me, that's why I'm going at that bitch every chance I get. Because if she's got a legitimate nonprofit that's taking donations, if it's legitimate, why can't we have the name of it? So we could put it in our computer. Because it ain't that hip hop kick or whatever you call that shit you've been putting out, that bullshit that you, that hush and moving, that all that kind of bullshit. It ain't that bitch. What's the name of your nonprofit that you got all these donors, these millionaire donors that's donating to you? Ho. And do you know it be itemized statements on them things where you know they have all that bullshit on there? Where we could see who donated to you, see, so that none of that money laundering, all that kind of shit that people be doing in this big old USA and other countries. They do that so y'all can't be laundering money and shit and cheating people. They money out. You supposed to have a itemized list that we can see, bitch, for all these hundreds of thousands of dollars that you say that these donors are giving to you. Do you hear me? Now the government put that in order so people that's cheaters, scammers, robbers, because that's what you are. You worse than a bank robber. Because you're doing it online. You ain't got enough balls to walk in the bank and do it. You want to sit up on this motherfucking computer and lie. And you've been getting away with it all these years. All these years. But bitch, I'm going to make sure that I keep bringing that bell out there that I did on Shakim ass. You going to stop the shit? Or you going to produce the motherfucking shit? Or you going to shut what we call the fuck up, black ass hoe? Tell one of your, hey, if one of your friends in here now, go get that hoe so she can come on the link and we can discuss this shit. Because she like to call people liars. One of her workers is in here. Go get her. Like she said, the motherfuckers got her last night to come over there to Jay Wilson. Tell her to bring her raggedy ass, whore ass over here. I want to know the spelling of the nonprofit, and I can do the goddamn rest. That's all I'm asking for. I don't want her to tell me the name. I want her to spell it out and put it in my motherfucking chat. I want it in her type, in my chat. The name of her nonprofit. And see, I think St. James, he do lives where he shows himself and stuff. I want to be on his live when he do it live on air. Put the name of her nonprofit in, and we're going to see what the computer pull up. Now, what's so hard about that? If you are an upstanding American citizen, like you say you are, what? And like I said, all that nonprofit shit, public information. You talking about all these donors and shit, donating to that YouTube lying shit that you talking about, and you won't shut the fuck up about it because we tired of hearing that shit fall out your lying ass mouth. Bitch. And you ain't, hey, Trish, you ain't got to give it to me. Give it to the pastor. Give it to St. James. Spell the name of your nonprofit in their chats, like I asked you to do at James last night at Pastor. I kept asking you, put it in the chat. Write it. I want you to do it. So we know it's the right shit. That it ain't no I, no E, no A, Z missing from the spelling. But your low down, sorry, scary, cheating, conniving, robbing ass bitch. You didn't do it. Why you run off the panel? And that kind of bullshit. And you was on want to be on Jay Wills. You wanted all the lights and the bells and the shit when you was up there showing your ass. Why you have to run off when we was talking about some real shit? She ain't got no husband. And see, she had lied like she had to get off the panel last night with me and Lovely Love because she was going to get it to crawl in the bed with her husband. But when we start dragging that ass, she come back. I say, what you doing back? You supposed to be in the bed with your husband. She ain't got no goddamn man. Ain't nowhere in the world no woman gonna be on this internet every night, all night long, and they got a dick laying in that other room in there. Now I don't give a damn who you is. And you could say he work out all night, but nigga, everybody get a goddamn off day. Okay? Most people get 2 a week. Now I'm not gonna say what 2, because hell, people have different goddamn off days. And even if they work 6 days a week, they all one. When you want to be in there with the goddamn man in the bed with your man instead of up here on this goddamn internet all night, every motherfucking night. Now I'm just saying that's plain goddamn English. So the man worked 6 nights a week. Okay, and he got 1 night off. And you still got your black ass on the internet? You are pathetic. You are a liar. And then you was talking about I be trying to throw my pussy on them men over there in the Mo 3 seconds. The only one that we have never talked like him actually gonna do it, but we be saying what if, okay? Because I know I ain't gonna never see that little young man or nothing like that. But like I told her, at least he claimed me, bitch. I'm not trying to get to that little young boy. If I want to get to him, I could have been with the guy to him. And y'all would have never known nothing about it. I could have 10 young boys that I'm flying around or flying to me. Ho, I ain't got to get on here and tell about it, bitch. But you flounces your ass all up on all these men, married and single, young and old, ho. That's your testimony, not mine. You don't care if they married, single, cat, dog, got a pussy or a dick. Because you remember, you offered to eat mine. You nasty hoe. You the first one that offered that to me. You raggedy bitch. You are the one that looks awful out here in the YouTube streets. Like I said, throwing yourself at all the men. They ain't nobody never said that about me. But you're known for it. You done throw your pussy at all them niggas up there in that Mo 3 sector. And then none of them, they wasn't slightly interested. They didn't slightly bite at you. You was throwing that ass all over the men over there in that Mo 3 sector. And the ladies too. Up there dancing against them young women and all that kind of dumb ass shit. You dumb raggedy hoe. Just so that you can get up there and shake your old, fat, raggedy, woe out ass that was nobody interested in, period. bitch. And Doug might be a hoe, but he do come out and he swang for me. Okay. He steps in the line of fire for me. What man do it for you, hoe? And it is what it is. And even his women steps in the paint for me, hoe. And like I said, I'll always be number one. Can't nobody take that from me in his situation. All them other women are gonna be number two and other numbers. But the number one slot is mine, bitch. Can you say that without a nigga telling you a lie? You ain't number one or nothing, hoe. Duck don't say nothing. Do you hear me? Okay. And them young girls trying to get that number one spot, but I ain't giving it up. I'm gonna let them keep fighting. Okay. And you put that in your pipe and smoke it, hoe, and then stick it up in your ass, bitch. You hear me, hoe? Okay, that's all I got to say about that raggedy bitch. Okay. Well, honey, Bree was live, and this is a live I heard about. One of the lives that I went to when I woke up. I can't think who live I was in, and they was talking about Bree. Okay. Well, honey, Bree drugged the dog shiggity out of TMO. Okay. Bree, she was doing her commentary, and I can't think of what she was talking about. But the Mo was in the chat, and she was chatting and stuff. And she asked Briana a question, and I can't remember what the goddamn question is. I didn't write it in my notepad, but we ain't got to know all the meat and potatoes. We just need to know, just put it in our mouth and swallow it. We that home. Well, honey, Briana looked in that chat and seen whatever Theo wrote, and she said, "You got your motherfucking business asking me a goddamn thing." And this, oh Lord, she cussed that girl out so bad. And she said, "Your ass, you ain't never, I asked to talk to you, and you said you didn't want to come over here and talk. And all that shit went on with the group shit. When she said, I tried to get you to bring your sorry ass over here to link and talk to me like a grown woman, but you gonna send a message talking about my chat. You didn't come over, wasn't coming over here because my chat would eat her up. You know how the chat be doing you." Which, I don't have no problem with people dragging each other in the chat, okay? And talking about something like that, okay? But Theo got everybody blocked. And then she wants to sit on the panel so she can cuss down at people. Well, Bree talked about her like a dog, and she said, "You say you didn't want to come over here because my chat, it's like ruthless, okay?" Well, honey, she said, "You got your black ass in here now. They ain't eating you up. Ain't nobody fucking with you. But you got your black ass in here now, but you wouldn't come over here and talk to me like a woman. And then you got enough nerve to be questioning me." And so Bree was telling her about herself, child. And then, of course, Scarlett O'Hara got up there. Nina. Well, whatever, all the old stupid ass, Lord Jesus, I'm gonna say this, okay? All that old white ass shit she be talking because she say she black, but all that white shit she be talking, Brianna wasn't wanting to hear that shit. She was telling her in so many words, "Bitch, you better stand down because I'm gonna get on your motherfucking ass too." And Brianna was right at the damn brink of it. You hear me? It was right on the end, but she pulled herself back because she wanted to just keep on dealing with Theo. But she tried, Nina trying to whitewash, but ain't no whitewashing something that black. I don't care how many put coats of white you put on, it's gonna still be black. I'm talking about Theo. Okay. Theo. Well, Nina, well, okay, I'm gonna just jump down. Okay. And it is what it is. And then Brianna kept right on roasting. And she kept right on cooking. And she kept right on burning, honey. She had them all the eyes on high. And you know what? Here come Nina again. Uh, 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 uh. All that kind of bullshit. And Bree still wasn't in the mood for that bullshit. And she kept pulling back. I ain't want to get you, girl. But she had to round up, kicking Nina a couple of times in the belly. You see what I'm saying? And Nina slunk her ass back down in the chat or wherever she went. See what I'm saying? But Brianna wasn't wanting to hear. She wasn't for that shit this morning. She whooped the shit out of Now why come ain't nobody talking about Brianna how she hit her in the top of the head? And the people were laughing about her hitting Dio over there in the top of her head. Huh? People were laughing about how Brianna got on her head. And then people laughing how Brianna got on Nina's head. Okay. It's from her live that she did this morning. It's it's over an hour into it. I tell you where I heard about it. That shit is over at Bertha May ass. Over there at Bertha May ass. That's why I heard about it. Hey y'all need to subscribe to Bertha May. She give it to you just like I do. She just talk, and then like she said, she ain't trying to teach nobody shit on here. I ain't either. And I done told y'all that I ain't trying to make the world a great place again from this little channel. My channel is for strictly dragging and talking shit, okay? And Bertha May is the same way, okay? But Bertha May, honey, she the one who had caught me up on what was going on, okay? And then she had told me Trish had went live, but see, I did not know because I was asleep. And so, I had to go over there and see Trish live, but Bertha May is where I found out about that. So as soon as the Bertha May went off, I ran my ass out, honey. I almost broke my damn fingers trying to get over there to Brianna's child. And Brianna had the goddamn flow. Do you hear me? And Brianna kept that goddamn flow. Do you hear me? And Brianna told Dio she didn't put out no receipt. You said you were going to shake some shit up. You ain't shook shit. Okay. Now that's what Brianna said, and that is the truth. And Brianna want to know who they is, which I've been asking, who is they, who is them, and where's these screenshots and shit you got that you say you gonna shake the shit up. And you'd have been left and came back 10 times, but you still ain't showed shit. You talked a whole bunch of shit, talked about taking people channels and all that kind of shit. Who channel you done took? You done been gone long enough to take a whole bunch of channels, Theo. And I heard you did a live, and I'm got to go over there and see what it was about. And welcome back if you are trying to be a content creator again. Welcome back. It's good to have you back. But you need to release something on that. You need to all them goddamn wolf tickets you were selling. You need to release some shit. And Brianna was saying some shit that I didn't have a clue of, but I know that you be behind the scenes with a lot of people. But see, she be behind the scenes and she would tell, like if me and her were behind the scenes, we cool. She would tell me a lot, like Brianna said this about you. And then, girl, what you think about that and stuff? And then when it all come out, when Bree finally confront me, whenever this gonna be, when she finally find out, then I just said that to get something going. You a troublemaker. You start unnecessary trouble. Amongst people. Just because you paranoid and shit going on through your mind, that don't make it the way it is. That's who them they and them is. That's that shit in her head. That ain't actually people saying this shit that she be saying that she heard and they saying. That's her. That's her motherfucking man. She got these them and shit running around in her head. Because she can't never produce something that she say she got. And I'm just being for real. It is what it is. You know. Mm-mm. Sure. Well, I'm gonna slide this in, and I'm just gonna say this, Kiki, and I'm talking about the Ken Nola news. Ken Nola, I ain't been over there where you at, and I told you I'm kind of scared to come over there with all them handicapped people and all that crazy shit that's going on over there. But you need to sit your ass down. Now, Kiki, they saying you got a woman that can't walk, that she in a wheelchair, and that's Kiki. Now I'm just gonna I'm just gonna keep my ear out there and see what they saying about you. But Kiki, they say you got a you got a wife, and you finna have another situation like you had with the girl Kiki over there with that paralyzed woman. Now that's what they saying out here in these streets. Now I'm gonna leave that alone, and I'll talk to you when I run into you out here, somewhere. Or if you in here now, you can hit the link and I can talk about it with you. It don't matter. But me and you gonna talk, okay, Ken? Because we gonna talk because we've been knowing each other a long time, man. And if you is going with that woman that paralyzed, you need to stop. So you have another situation like that you had with Kiki now. Cause the shit out here on the streets, and I ain't even fucking around over there, but that shit came to me, okay? Now that's what the YouTube streets saying about you, Ken. I'm through with that. Okay. Jay Wilson on his live, he has said something about Cruiser, about how she had knew about Sean Bradley going on the cruise that time. That he had a little commentary on that. Well, Cruiser went live, and she said that if Jay Wilson didn't stop talking, like bad about her, like she's sneaky and do things behind, like her customers' backs, um, that he could be harming her business, and that if he don't quit talking that shit that he be talking over there about her, that she gonna put them people in his life, and what the people is, i.e., the courts. Okay, so Jay Wilson, I'm just saying it is what it is. But like Jay Wilson said today, he could talk about what he want to talk about, and he ain't really did nothing to you. Now that's just so I have to wait till tomorrow to see how these two come out, because one talking about suing and one talking about they don't give a damn. Okay, on that. And another thing that has come out, I've heard it through the grapevine in the YouTube streets. I haven't actually listened to the last because I haven't had time. I got to catch up. But allegedly, now this is hearsay, but I've heard out here in the streets that Skillet, aka Rose Bennett, is in the process of suing James again. Okay, and they saying that she's saying, because I saying allegedly because I did not hear the live, but I'm gonna go here because they say it was a short live. Would she do short live? So I'm gonna make sure I get over there tonight and watch for myself, and I will be able to report to y'all if it a yay or a nay. But the last time they went to court, now Skillet, the last time you and James went to court, the judge did exactly what the other judge has been doing, telling y'all to leave each other alone, stay in your own. You ain't got to respond and all of this, which I hadn't been hearing James talk about you, Skillet. Now, I might have missed something in the live, because I don't watch every second of the lives. So it could have been one of the minutes I was not in the live in the process of the red ball, okay? But if he called you a bitch, so what? We get talked to, you know, this YouTube, people get called bitches every day. And then they say you said something about, he said something about your mother, Rose. People talk about mamas on here every day. They even show moms in caskets on here. So Rose, don't waste your time. The judge gonna say the exact same thing he said the last time. Is y'all leave each other alone. Okay? And that's just it is what it is. But Rose, one thing you did this time, at least you let James know that you're in the process of suing him. Cause last time he found out through Sean Bradley that he had a day in court, child. He didn't even know it. And I'm glad that Sean did make that lap and make him aware of that. But James, just keep an eye on the court systems or wherever y'all live at, because she might be trying to get you again, child. I'm just letting you know that. But as far as like people, mamas getting called bitches and shit on here, people talk about everything on here. Okay, and you just can't sue for everything. That like, somebody call my mama a bitch. I'm gonna no, that ain't gonna work. Child. But you can do what you want to do. You can sue 10 times. I don't care. Okay. And Simon been saying now. Simon is one of them British guys, and now before he was saying that was in love with Lemon, and they were going to raise his children together. That Lemon was going to go over there and in England or wherever, and they were going to live happily ever after. Will you put that food up?
I did.
You did already? Mm-hmm. Okay. Uh, and now Simon is saying that Lemon sent him a picture of his dick. I'm just saying. So whenever Lemon go live, I'm gonna do like I always do when I have a question to the content creator concerning the content creator. I'm going to hit his live and I'm gonna say, Lemon, are you aware that Simon is saying that you sent him a picture of your wee wee? And it go from there, okay? All right, I said that part. Well, the other night on Lemons, now see, this is new stuff. This that with the lemon and the dick thing. Now that's real new. Lemon don't know nothing about this. But now I'm going back to his live the other night. When Lemon was live, uh Dimples hit the link. And she had been drinking, okay? And she was kind of sad. And she was saying, um, Lemon, will you tell me if Simon is interested in wait a minute. Wait, how she say that? Oh, her and Simon, evidently her and Simon been talking, like, not on the phone, but on IG, however they do it. I don't know how they do that shit on IG. I'm assuming it's like StreamYard, but I don't know. But Dimples and Simon have been on IG talking to each other. Wait a minute, let me look at this, what this say. The goings, I don't know. They say he professes love for Lemon, and now he's saying that Lemon sent him a picture of his wee wee. Now that's what he said. He out here telling people this. And I don't know if he's homosexual, but I don't know any straight men that want to see other men dicks. Okay. Now it might be. Now I don't know because I'm not a man. And like if you're a straight man in here, if you like to look at other men dick, raise your hand in the chat. I don't know how that works. Okay. Let me speak, Lord Jesus. I'm trying to hear him get through this shit so I can get out here in these streets. Because y'all know I do the all night thing. I miss a lot of stuff to go in the daytime. I be over there, I be over here too at Lemons, but Lemon hadn't been live. I'm thinking he might go live tonight, but I haven't gotten up. Did you put a top on it? One the top on it? My grandbaby's checking on me for the night before she go home. She just walked in. I had to put the dinner up. I got it. Oh. I had to put the dinner up and here, fill this all the way up with ice. Oh. I had her to put the dinner up, clean your kitchen up and stuff. If she wants something, she can get something to eat. But when she's coming to see me, she coming to see me the night before she go in for the night, which I think is nice. Hey, the Beef Sector podcast. I think I spoke to you. Hey, Sky, sexy black. Is the baby here? Oh, okay. Her mom, she talked to her on the phone. Oh, okay. Hey, Rico. Rico, you been being good. Mm-mm. Rico, you been being good. Hell no, you ain't. She sure ain't married. Trish ain't married. Hey, Shante. Hey, the Sassy Show. Sassy, she's so jealous of you, and she talk about you every chance she get. She's jealous because she thought that she was gonna get talent, and it didn't work. I was over there when he first started going in her life. I was one of them people that had been over there for years before talent even dropped down in her life. And then I observing because he would sit up there and talk to her all night. So what? Hell, just because she picked him, he didn't pick her. Real low key. And she been after Sassy, dragging Sassy ever since her and Talent hooked up. And now they not together. What you dragging her for now? Ain't that right? Your pleasure. She just as jealous and evil and mad. Carissa. Hey, doggy dog Allison. How you doing, doggy dog? Hey, peoples. Hey, Ted Bundy. You done came back, Ted Bundy. The goings. But yeah, honey, I'll drag that hoe whenever I want to. Cause she one of my swamp donkeys I got in my past. Trish, Ness, and Shakim. And honey, let me tell you about what I heard. Shakim, Dimples, you dropped this shit. You said that he had been on Twitter, that freaky Twitter, since 2016. Well, I did my calculations and he's 29 now. And I subtracted, because see, it's 2024 right now, so that was 8 years ago. So I subtracted 8 from 29 and I got 21, okay? And then, that's just my Salmon, I think he in love with him too, Dimples. But he said he seen love you too, baby. See you tomorrow. Um, he's saying he got a picture of a Lemon thing, and I'm gonna ask Lemon if he come live tonight if that's true. Okay, and before that, he was saying that him and Lemon was gonna live happily ever after and raise his kids over in the UK. Now, that's what he was saying, and he said that Lemon showed him his financials. And Dipper saying Lemon not gay, but a lot of people saying he is, a lot of people saying he ain't. Now he's saying he ain't, so I'm gonna believe. I gotta go by what he say. And Dimples, girl, you had me laughing the other night. You said you and Simon been on the phone for talking for like over an hour, and he said he was gonna take care of you. And Dimples, now you was drunk, but you was almost crying and stuff. Cause you was asking Lemon, hey, is Simon, y'all, what's going on? Cause Simon told me he was gonna take care of me, and I'm hearing all this other shit. Now I'm just saying, Dimple. And see, yes, and see Dimple saying, yes, he told me that. But you were saying Simon said he was gonna take care of me and this and that. And what is this I'm hearing about Lemon? What is this I'm hearing about you and Simon? Well, Dimple, since you did that the other night, Simon came on to, I think I was at Sincere Cider. He said he had a picture of Lemon Dick. You hear me? Dimples. He said he got a picture of Lemon Dick. And Lemon, and when you talk to Lemon about it, you can say, Paulette said this, okay? And I'll come up and I'll say what I said. But let me get back to what I was saying about Shaquem. Okay, when you said, so, okay, he been on Twitter ever since 2016, okay? So it's 2024, so I subtracted that and I got 8 years, okay? So when you subtract 29 from 8, you get 21, okay? And see, on a lot of that freaky shit, them freaky, that freaky sex shit, you about to be 21 to get on. Shaquem, nigga, you couldn't wait till you got grown. You couldn't wait till you got 21 to get on that freaky site. You raggedy bitch. You been gay all your motherfucking life, ho. That's the first place you went when you could get online on them other kind of links, bitch, that you got to be 18 and up to be on, ho. And you gonna bring your raggedy ass over here to the beef section and was talking about you wasn't gay, bitch. When you been out there doing that shit, the Dimples is gonna put out that other people can see now that she in her feeling. Bitch. Dimples, do you hear me? When you said that he had been on there since 2016, I subtracted 24 from 16 and got 8. Okay? And then I subtracted that 8 from the 29 years he say he is. Okay? What that equal? Dimple, what do that equal? 21. Now, I don't know how old, I don't know if you got to be 21 to get on that freaky Twitter. But if you do have to be 21 to get on that freaky dicky shit you been doing, I want it out because they can trace it. I would be in trouble. Like Jake. Okay, I understand. But I'm just saying, as soon as he got old enough to get on that freaky shit, he got on the freaky shit. And he was freaky before he got to be 21. He didn't just get up on one day when he was 21 say, I'm going to go on Twitter and I'm going to do this freaky shit and I ain't never did this before in my life. He looked like he know what he was doing, they say. Dimples, with what you seen on his freaky Twitter, now I ain't seen it. Dimples, what you seen on that freaky Twitter, did he know what he knew? Did he know what he was doing? Did he look like shy and he wasn't going to do it? I'm just asking, Dimple. Now he gonna bring his black ass. Now he done did that with the new bar sexter, okay? Because them the people that was giving me all them damn videos and shit of it. Now he done went all over there and them Umar boys. There ain't no telling where he went before then, okay? Because he's not you to the YouTube, okay? They was telling that nigga he was gay, and then he didn't well, he was saying he was gay for paying all kind of shit over there. Now I'm telling you, them people over there sent me some shit. But he gonna bring his ass over here and lie to the beef set like he wasn't gay and talk down and call our gay males and females the worst names that you could ever call anybody that walked the earth. And plus he was doing this women over here that's not gay like that. And your raggedy ass been on freaking Twitter ever since you turned 21 years old. And you gonna bring your raggedy ass to the beef sector and attack the gays over here. Ain't that a goddamn ain't that a oops upside the head? Hey, oops upside the head. Y'all hear me? That is the craziest shit I've heard in my life. You been and then gonna lie like Lemon the one that out here, bitch you, bitch, bitch you been on freaking Twitter ever since you was 21, ho. I mean, ever since 2000, bitch, bitch, ain't gonna lie like Lemon outed you, ho. And all that stuff that Dimple said you was over there doing on that freaking Twitter. And King Roman News too. Because King Roman News said that's how he found out that was really you. It's because of them shoes, them slides you be sliding around here in. Because he seen your feet. And ain't nobody got no ugly ass feet. No, what kind? I'm trying to think what kind of feet them is. Them some old, I just say hoops. Them hoops you got. You don't want got hoops like that. And was lying all the time like you wasn't gay. Bitch. And you been on freaking Twitter since 2016, ho. The nerve of you. And these old ignorant ass bitches over here. He not gay and he got that. And I'm saying, bitch, the people over there sending me all this shit. I was putting all the goddamn links in here, making videos, telling people where to go see what I was saying. And he told me, he told the world that he was selling ass at 4 o'clock in the morning. He said he was selling cock. And he said if he couldn't find what he needed on that strip that he was walking, that's right down the street from his goddamn ragged ass shack he live in, he said he was going to the park. And what do they do in the park at 4 o'clock in the morning? Ain't no motherfucking women in there. You can bet that goddamn shit. It ain't never been no police bust in the park at 4 o'clock in the morning and a bunch of goddamn women got arrested. Ho. His ass would have been in the lineup for prostitution. He would have been in the motherfucking sting. It wouldn't have been no women in there. No biological women. All right. Okay. Y'all feeling what I'm throwing out there? It wouldn't have been no biological women in no park looking for no man at no 4 o'clock in the motherfucking morning. Bitch ass nigga. God damn. The sorry ass fucker. Who is a sorry fucker? All right, let me get past that. I guess y'all saying this crazy bitch, she talking all over the goddamn place. And Dimples Sparkle hit Bree Lincoln. She told you. Now I'm just telling it because it was happening on live, and I want to let everybody know this. Sparkle told Dimples, "You can't have Simon. That Simon belonged to her." Now I don't know how you two ladies gonna figure this shit out. You know, I don't know. But I want to know, Dimples, what is Shakim gonna think about you and Santa being on the phone? Dimples, I'm just asking for a friend, child. Ooh, child, Dimples. And okay, this guy named Cosmos. Now he hangs around over at Breeze. I didn't know that, but evidently he do because him and her was talking like they really knew each other, and the people in the chat and different ones on the panel because he hit her panel and stuff. And I'm gonna just say this: I think he kind of like Bree. I don't know, but it seems like it because he was talking about, well, Bree don't really like me and talking to her sexual and stuff, and he was kind of going that way, but he pulled it back and stuff. So I don't know a whole lot about that, but I know Cosmo do be over at Lemons. He comes over there, but I got to see him tonight. He's not no ugly man. I got to see him when he was over at Breeze. He say he's a barber for a living, so at least he got a job. And people wanted to see him without his hat because he had a cap on his head. And he say that if people cash out Briana, I don't know how much or anything about this, so they could cash out $1 a piece or whatever. If they were curious how his head looked under the hat, he said he will take his hat off on Thursday over there at Brianna's. So we'll get to see if he got her on the top of his head or not. Which that really don't matter to me. If a man is bald, or if they not bald, or if they got the bozo look, all that shit don't bother me because honey, her ain't never gave Paulette no feeling. Okay? Ain't no her never gave Paulette no feelings. Do you hear me? What's under them clothes what gave me my feelings. Okay? And everybody can't see what's under them clothes. Okay? Well, so I don't care if the man got hair on his head or not. That ain't a big deal. But he say, but when he's gonna take his hat off, he say he want to be looking proper, like he want his line on point, hair, the good haircut, which he gonna do himself, I'm sure. But I'm just saying that I don't blame him. Make him wait. You see what I'm saying? Make him send your woman some money to see the top of your head. You know, you told him to give that woman that money. Give y'all cash apple. And I thought that was pretty cool. But I'm gonna be over there Thursday because everybody else gonna be over there, and then I'll tell y'all if he got her or not. But like I said, her ain't never gave me no feeling. Okay, let me see. Oh my Lord Jesus, on this here. Crystal did a live, and honey, she was shooting shots. Do you hear me? She was shooting shots, cannonballs. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she was shooting them cannons, and she was talking about bald headed hoes, and she ain't got to tell no bald headed hoe a motherfucking thing about her goddamn self. And it ain't nobody motherfucking business what kind of goddamn work she used to use. And she said she's a goddamn RN. And she ain't got to keep saying that shit to nobody. She says she's a motherfucking RN and she's retired. And she says she don't give a fuck who believe her. And she don't give a fuck who don't believe her. And she said that don't make her start calling out no motherfucking names, but she did call Glitter Boots' name. But she didn't make it clear about what female she was talking about, okay? But like I said, shots fired. And if you as a bald head bitch has been saying that she ain't no RN and that she a lying like she was a RN, I guess them cannons was going to you. Or the cannons was going to y'all. Now, Crystal, I hope you do. Don't keep us out here trying to figure out who the fuck you talking to. You say you a grown ass woman and shit. Call motherfucking names. Like I let everybody know who the fuck I'm talking about. I don't do that subliminal shit. I don't like that bullshit because you could. No. You've been in the game too long not to call no motherfucking name about who you talking to. And even though I got some pet names for bitches over here, I call swamp donkeys and shit. But I do say they name. And who the swamp donkeys I be talking about. Ness, Trish, Shakim. And any of these other bitches I address on YouTube, I call them by their name. Okay? Now that's the kind of bitch I am. And I wish a whole bunch of bitches on this bitch would do that. Stand in your shit. But I say what I say. You know. And like I say, Crystal, I told you you ain't got to answer these bitches' questions if you don't want to. Ain't nobody got no going to nobody head on here to make them answer these questions. You know, cause ain't nobody got no business being up all up in your personal business. But hell, if your ass will sit out here and do the shit and say the shit on YouTube, the people are gonna talk about it. Okay, and I don't care who you are. If you get on YouTube and they put this shit out, why would you get mad because somebody discussed it when you put it out on here? You know, and like I said, you ain't got to answer these bitches. You know, but if you sit up there and you keep asking goddamn questions, people gonna ask you more and more questions, or they gonna keep asking you the same motherfucking question. You got to let these motherfuckers get out your business. Is when they come and ask you on a panel a question that you don't want to answer. Is it? Well, look, I be saying, is that your business? Or either I just say no, or either I just say yes. But I ain't got to be talking about all that. Answer no 10 million goddamn questions. Okay. And I ain't got to run when a motherfucker asking me questions. Like Trish and some of these folks they rip and run. You know? But if you gonna get in my business, I'm gonna get in yours. Cause like the way it stand right now with anybody on here, I don't give a fuck what they do. I don't give a damn who they date. I ain't that it ain't got nothing to do with me. I really don't give a fuck. But if they put it out here, your date situation, I'm gonna look at it and shit, and if we happen to be discussing it, I'm gonna talk about it. You know, and I don't see nobody should get mad and say, well, I wouldn't put up with that out of no nigga. I wouldn't put up that out this woman. Well, you might not put up with it, but I might put up with it. You see, that's how it go. Or I might put up with it and you don't. What? Or either you might put up with it and I don't put up with it. Well, that's just the way it goes. You know. So I don't get all of that kind of bullshit. Cause honey, anybody ask me something too personal on here, which I don't really give them into that my world like that. But if they did know something and ask me something that I think you kind of going across the line a little bit, you got to tell a person. I don't think that's your goddamn business. What's hard about that? Saying that I don't think that's your goddamn business. Now, if I answer your question like that, you shouldn't get mad at me. Are you gonna say, well, I guess you told me, ain't none of my goddamn business, Well, I guess it ain't none of my goddamn business. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, people shouldn't get mad if people talking in general. Really, they shouldn't get mad if they, whatever they saying, if they get bad or good towards you, that's their goddamn opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's the way they feel about it, And that is what it is, child. But like I said, I don't like that subliminal shit because you could be talking to anybody. So if I'm shooting at a person, I want them to know exactly who I'm talking to. Like on here, I like for us Ronnie Q, I want people to know exactly that Paulette did say this, and I don't give a damn if y'all don't think it's funny. I don't give a fuck. People get knocked in the head every day in the USA. Okay, and people laugh about it. When people talk about somebody getting their ass whooped out here in the hood, don't you think when people be talking and laughing about that people ain't saying, "Oh, I don't think you should say." People is laughing at you. Okay, I don't know what the fuck world y'all live in, but the goddamn world I live in, they laugh at shit like that. When people get their ass whooped, especially a bitch that run their mouth all the motherfucking time. Everybody in the hood want to see a bitch get her ass whooped, and when she finally get her ass whooped, you think everybody ain't gonna be laughing at that raggedy hoe getting her ass skull drug all up and down the street? Ain't y'all seen that in y'all real life? And when y'all laughing. So what the fuck is if y'all got a problem for people laughing because this bitch allegedly got hit in her goddamn head on her motherfucking job? Like I said, she did something to that man. She stepped over her bounds with that man. And that man probably told her to leave me the fuck alone. Yep, Rico, I seen that. I seen that too, Rico. I seen that. The marking and the voice, Rico, I seen it all. That's why I said the shots been fired, the cannonballs been shot. They've been shot off the damn ship to the other ship. Okay, Rico, you seen the same thing I seen. And if anybody want to see, you can watch Tracy live, and then you go watch Crystal live. Okay. And then you could, like I said, you can watch Jay Wilson live, and you can watch Cruz live, and you can watch Brianna's live. These are the lives I discussed tonight. Okay. Hey, boss lady. But child, I've been laughing. I've been saying, "Ooh, child!" I've been clutching my purse. I've been having all kind of reactions, child, to this shit going on, child. And another thing I want to say, I've always said, have nobody got that in our sector got off, their life taken. Well, they had another situation of a young lady taping herself going to somebody's house. I think that was on Facebook or Instagram, one of those things. And she got offed. Okay? You can't be pulling up on these people that y'all don't know. I don't care if you can get in your car and go across town and knock on their door. Life is too fragile to be doing shit when you, like I said, when you putting your life in somebody else's hands, you going and knocking on their motherfucking door, talking some motherfucking shit. Don't nobody got no business doing that because it's not a guarantee you're gonna be able to get in your car and drive it off. Okay, that's right. Nobody need to come to my house because it's not gonna be cute. You know, Yeah, LS they make fun of stuff, and then they don't want nobody making fun of them. She done talked about everybody. She done did me like come to other sectors looking for me. And you think I wasn't gonna laugh because she got hit in her goddamn head? You crazy? Well, boss lady, somebody made an example out of her. She went to the girl house, and now she in the morgue or in the ground. I don't know if I don't know how long ago this been, but I'm just saying that came out. Another one bites the dust. That's all you can call that. But I think it's a silly thing to do on here, to get so mad at somebody on the internet where you would actually go and confront them because you don't know what you're confronting. You see what I'm saying? You don't know. And everybody ain't on that bullshit. And ain't nobody on. I don't feel like getting my ass kicked there. I'm just gonna shoot you. They might, what I'm saying? Everybody don't want to fight. Some people don't want to get violated like that. Hit. So before you can hit them, they shoot you. And it's all well. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. That bitch came to my house. That's all they gonna tell the police. She come to my house, I feel threatened. She come to my house, she was videoing it. She come to my house to hurt me. You think I ain't gonna come to the door with a gun? I'm just being for real. Do you think if you sitting on YouTube and this person saying they coming to get you, like kick your ass, and you see, they in their car driving, they look like they coming toward me. Oh, let me go in here and get my gun, and they pulling up. Oh no, they not. They not. No, they not finna come up here and knock on my door. They not coming. Oh, pal. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? I'm gonna let you come in here and beat me all over my own house. I'm gonna lay you down. They said just it is what it is. It's time to let's lay you down. You ain't coming up in here whooping no ass. You ain't kick. You ain't hit nothing in here. It ain't nothing to talk about. You know, it ain't nothing. What is it to talk about? So I supposed to sit here and watch you come into my house. Then I'm seeing you pull up in my yard, and now you knocking on my door. It ain't nothing to talk about. You don't like me. You have no reason coming here. We ain't cool. That ain't you didn't say you were gonna be nice when you came over. You said you were gonna kick my ass when you came over, and I didn't feel like you kicking my ass. And so I did what I had to do. I was in fear. That's why I had to shoot. It is what it is. Can't get no plainer than that. But like I said, we got another death, and it was just that. And her life was she didn't realize how fragile life is because you only get one. It ain't like we get no 15 or 9 or 2. You get one. Okay. Now I think that's all I got to talk about. I said they didn't have very much to talk about. And I drug this out for an hour, which I'm glad I did. Damn, I almost exit out of here. I almost exit out of here. But I will come back tomorrow, hopefully, and let about what I see in the YouTube streets. And I'm gonna try to catch up on some of those storylines that I told you I was gonna check on that I've been hearing about out here. But I like to hear it for myself so I can come back and tell y'all that's what I heard come out their mouth. But on the stuff that I hear out in the streets, I let y'all know I heard this shit moving around out here. But actually, for us experiencing when they were saying the shit on the live, this is hearsay. So that's just the way I do my commentary. But I'm getting ready to get up out of here and roll through these streets. Ooh, oops, upside the head. Say Ronnie Q got oops upside the head. Ooh, I used to dance hard on that, honey. Dance till I just couldn't dance no more. Ooh, child. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to it, okay? And y'all have a safe night. Now, I'll see you next time. Y'all be good now. Ooh, child. Bye.